Here's today's Life by Design with Dr. Dan Stanley.
Dan here in this Life by Design. You know, we're supposed to go and make disciples and teach them to obey everything that Christ commanded us to do. Not real popular, that one. But when we look at how God's wired the church or made the church, constructed it, that we are to be those people that lay out something very specific and very clear so that the expectation is clear. And then once that's clear, we can say, you know what? I agree with that. I agree. That's exactly what Jesus Christ is calling us to do, the agreement factor. Because once we agree on what God's called us to do as a body, or even as a family, then we can hold one another accountable to what we've agreed upon. What I have seen in church sometimes is there is not an agreement on what we are doing. Sometimes a vision, let's say, might be shoved at us, or we don't really understand it. The expectation is not really very clear. We've not communicated it very well. And so people do their own thing, and they grab at the body of Christ and take pieces of her and do what they want to do. Until we come to the moment where we have, let's agree on this. Can we agree on this? And this is what we're asking, that this agreement will lead to our accountability to that agreement. Till all have heard, this is Dan saying, let's figure out what we're agreeing to and then stick to it and hold one another accountable for it.
Dr. Stanley is an author, pastor, conference speaker, and the founder of International Growth Institute. He's dedicated to spiritual growth and helping God's people thrive. Learn more at internationalgrowthinstitute.com.